Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to talk once again about the niche lady. If you haven't seen my previous videos talking about her foundation, her non-profit that never really fucking existed, but she led people to believe that it existed and did multiple live sales where she told people that the proceeds, some of the proceeds, all the proceeds, she switched it up a little bit, we're going to go to this nonprofit. But did it ever? I don't know. I don't think so because it never fucking existed. If it didn't, that's fraud. But Niche clearly watches my videos. Hi, how are ya? When the fuck are you gonna take accountability for your actions? I have an email correspondence between her and someone else. This person said, all the videos being played on several YouTube sites of recorded videos from 2020, 2021 is pretty incriminating regarding your alleged nonprofit. Hope you have your receipts and your ducks in a row. I feel worried for you. This is what Niche replied back. No, actually, it's not incriminating at all. How the fuck? Hold on, stopping right there. How the fuck do you figure? Again, I'll link the video down below. There are multiple live shows. These weren't even all of them, by the way. These weren't even all of them. But there's like 5 or 6 different live shows. In one of them, she says some of the proceeds. And another one, she says all of the proceeds from the live sales are going to her foundation, the Niche Foundation. She calls it Niche. I'll forever call it Niche because it's not called Niche, it's called Niche. So how do you figure that that is not incriminating? These people bid on things thinking that their money was gonna go toward a nonprofit. It didn't go toward a nonprofit. So did you refund these people? That would have been the right thing to do because your nonprofit never existed. Did she do that? No. So how the fuck is that not incriminating? And then she said, you don't see what I have paid from the portion of proceeds I collected. Paid what? Paid what? I bet she's going to try to claim that the proceeds went to starting the nonprofit, but no. If that was the case, she should have been more specific about that in her videos. Again, people bought things, people bid on things, thinking that the money was going to go toward the nonprofit. She said it helped women do whatever the fuck. They didn't think it was going to go toward establishing the nonprofit and, the fees for the paperwork or whatever the fuck. No. I never claimed to be a 501c3 because we were not yet filed as one, but we're in the process. Those live sales did not even come close to paying even a tiny portion of the money it took to get this business running. Once again, you said that the proceeds were going to go to the foundation to help women do whatever the fuck, establish businesses, whatever, not to pay the foundation's bills and filing fees and whatever else. I have all the bookkeeping and am not worried. YouTube is not a court. What is being done is harassment. No. Me making YouTube videos calling out your bad behavior, Danny, is not harassment. Since you like to share our communications with Vanessa, you can let her know she is causing emotional and physical distress with her malicious intent to try to paint me as a scammer and work to cause harm to my reputation. Okay, bitch. What I am doing is I am exposing your bad behavior and your actions. So it's actually your actions that are causing you emotional and physical distress. Really, shut the fuck up with that bullshit. This is a result of your own actions. Do people sue the news? Like if someone commits a crime, like rob a bank or something, or like, hurt someone, do they sue the news for causing them emotional and physical distress? Because the news reported on it. So it's the news's fault? Is that how that works? No, it's not. Cause harm to her reputation. You're the one causing harm to your reputation. This is all a result of your bad behavior. I didn't make anything up. I didn't say anything that wasn't true. I come with receipts and proof of your behavior. So it is your fault. And then listen to this bullshit. I have been in contact with law enforcement as my family has received threats and is being put in harm with her actions. First of all, if you're being threatened, yes, contact law enforcement. Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't believe that for one fucking second, though. I really do not believe. I've been doing this long enough to know that scammers do that. Nicole State did that. She said, I'm being threatened, to try to take the focus off her and make her out to be the victim. I don't believe for one second that she's getting threats. Prove it. Show the receipts. You don't have any because you're not. If you were, however, getting threats, that's not my fault. I can't control what other people do. If I had a call to action in my videos, if I was saying, yes, everyone go harass the niche lady or, send her threats or whatever, then yeah, I'd be held responsible. but I'm not doing that. I'm not telling people to contact you. I'm simply reporting on your bad behaviors, and I'm not responsible for what people do. But once again, I do not believe that any of that shit is fucking happening. She's just trying to use that for sympathy and to try to turn things around and make herself out to be the victim. What I do here on my channel isn't targeted harassment. I'm not inciting anything. I'm not telling people to go, you know, threaten or harass anyone, not just the niche lady, anyone that I talk about. I'm not telling anyone to go threaten anyone. I'm not sharing any personal information like last names, phone numbers, addresses, anything like that. I'm not creating any call to actions. So nice try. Again, I do not believe for 1 second that she's getting threats. I think that's just a pathetic attempt to make herself out to be the victim. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you purchased something from the niche lady over the time frame of 2020 to 2024, if you were in one of her lives where she said that proceeds were going to go towards her non-existent foundation, contact me, as I'm compiling a list of people to send somewhere. Can't really give too many details yet. As always, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.